Alright, let's get straight into it, yeah? It's robbery season. It's been robbery season. I'm seeing disturbing videos, people. Disturbing videos. People are putting out disturbing videos, apologizing for it, why they're putting it out, people. About chasing, it's jokes and all that, but it's, certain things are not funny. Now, you know, hopefully them man never got hurt. You know, I don't know them personally, so I'm not looking for them to be hurt. But there's certain things that we have to learn from these situations, man. When you see these things, we got to learn certain things. Flossing is something that's never gonna end. There's always gonna be certain types of people that feel that they have to show everybody what they have, or even better yet, talk about what they have. But I keep telling people, you're picking the wrong season for this right now. You think it's only the woman down the road that's going through cost of living? See, what you have to understand is, see, in the UK, there's a bag of man that act like they got peas and they ain't got no pea. Been like that for years. It's been like that for years. There's a bag of man out here acting like they got pea and they ain't got no pea. It's like they want people to still think that they're doing well, which is crazy because we all know when we look at millionaires, you know, maybe not Mayweather, but other millionaires like, you know, Jay-Z, Jay-Z and all these other guys, yeah, Keanu Reeves, if you see the way they dress, right, you've seen the way they dress, okay, they don't care about that, you know what I mean? Some of these guys, they don't care about it. It only seems to be the people that are not making as much money, or the people that are showing that they're making so much money, which they're not, that want to dress a certain way. Now, people can do what they want. Now, I always told you this in my videos. I'm not here to tell people how to live or nothing like that, but we've got to learn from these things. You know what I'm saying? First things first, if you're not a man that's got enough weight, I'm not talking about size, I'm talking about weight in the street, certain respect levels and things like that when you're going certain places, you shouldn't even be wearing that stuff. See, what you have to understand, yeah, is that not everyone believes what you're saying. There's people out here that don't even listen to hip-hop and they're robbers. Okay? And it's the truth. I'm not trying to be funny, you know what I mean? But it's the truth. Most of these guys that are rapping, yeah, they're not really living, we're not really living like that. And they can't really live like that. Because they're out on videos and stuff, and the ones that are living like that go to pen. They go to the pen. Talking about they're doing this and doing that and this, that. And then they go into other countries thinking it's sweet. Now, I'm not taking the piss with this video at all. I'm just telling you what it is. You know what I mean? There's goons everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are connected to people everywhere. I have people in Australia. I ain't got nothing to do with that though. But I got people in Australia. And I'm only telling you to tell you like, the only reason why I'm bringing that up is to say, look, how easy it is to be linked in certain places. I've got people in America, I've got, you know what I mean? People in Spain. You know what I'm saying? And when you lot go over to these places, you lot film everything, you're Snapchatting it, you're putting it up on Instagram, but I get it, you're promoting what you're doing. You're promoting yourself as an artist, you're promoting yourself as a thug rapper. So these are the things that are going to come with it. You know what I mean? You've heard the old saying, whatever you put out into the atmosphere comes straight back at you. You know? So, man, them can't be too upset. But one thing I will tell you, I was watching an interview. My man was sitting in the interview talking about what the robbers didn't get. So not only is a man's taunting, you're taunting them to come back for more. Hey, listen, you have to understand something here. You might think to yourself, me saying that there was more there, man won't come back. I don't think you really understand the minds of some of these guys. I've been around some strange characters in my time. But because I move a certain way, I'm able to, you understand, do what I want. But there's some guys that have no sense. They would just watch that interview and think to themselves, I bet he's still got it in his yard. And they'll rush your crib again. I don't know if he moved, you know. A man's not really supposed to move from his castle though. Man's really supposed to bang out, because really, man's living that, you're talking that life into the studio, and you're living that life. Man's talking about, where's Fredo in the video? Man shouting out, I'm with Clavish. Man's talking about, where's Fredo and them things there. But you guys got some shit going on, innit? You've got some shit going on, boy. Yeah, but let me tell you something, people. Don't let everything, even when I see that video, it reminds me of certain things. Remember the Sikh rapper? The Sikh rapper that got taken out back in his hometown. Yeah? By some, meant to be some type of gangs that were trying to extort man for peace. And it happens a lot. Now this Sikh rapper, he was really good, you know, he was making big money, doing tracks with, he done a track with Burna Boy. Even when he passed away, Burna Boy was crying out, they were close. But apparently there was some gang that was chasing him down for money. And I'm talking like if you don't pay us, we're taking out your family members. Like them type of talk. That's how they come in. Like, so the deal is that they either give them money. If they can't give them money, they got to give them the publishing. The publishing. Yeah? That's how they're doing it, man. Like real life extortion. No games. And you never know, people. Some of these people, some of these rappers, it might be happening to them. Because you know, when you go in another man's country, you're not bad like that. Unless you got it patterned differently. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some of these guys, some of these top rappers, for all we know, they're getting extorted. You hear man asking, where's Fredo? Where's Fredo? In Australia. In Australia. So, we don't know behind the scenes what's really popping, yeah? But what I'm going to say to the people is this, man. You lot be careful out there, because I think some of you guys that are flossing and sharing all your things are forgetting what times we're living in right now. Not just the fact that it's cost of living and people are trying other things to make money. Especially in the UK, things are getting harder for people to make money, man. People are losing their homes weekly. People are in court weekly, daily, trying to keep their homes. That's the times that we're living in now. And you're walking around flossing this big thing. Don't be surprised if you don't even get tried by someone that's not even about that life. You're showing you got this, you're showing you got that. Yeah, I get it, you're promoting yourself, you're selling yourself. But there's other people that are seeing this, different types of people that are seeing it. Not to mention your beefs and feuds that you got to deal with as well. You know what I've started to realise? These people don't like peace, man. Even if you were selling food, coke and yay and all them things, and there's ways to do things. I'm not promoting it. I'm saying there's ways to do it. You don't have to be so loud, man. It's like, sometimes I ask, like, do you not even want the money, or do you want the clout? Do you want the clout from other men? Pause. No diddler. See? Because I'm going to tell you something now. You don't have to floss that much to beat no pom-pom. You don't. You don't even need to floss that much, like, unless you guys are just using all of that to get them. And if you're not really using all of that material stuff to get some pom-pom at this stage in life, I do not know what to tell you. This is the career that you want as a rapper. That's going to show everything. Where's your bodyguards? You're going to a different country with all them jewels on. Where's your bodyguards? Because if you ain't moving, if you can't move like that, you're gonna need someone that can move like that, innit? That's cool. I know people that don't, they're not hands-on, but they got money to put man. Yeah, not everyone's tough like that, man. Like, not everyone boxes. Not everyone, you know. Not everyone can have a straightener. Not everyone can take on. Like, everyone's different levels. Certain man get punching them out, don't do nothing. I can understand how it would be very intimidating for the situation with Kirky and that, like, you're in a different country, big guys are stepping to you, you don't even know what to do, man's running around, and yeah, it's mad, you don't even know where you're running to, you know that way there, you're just running, like, because you're not even from the end, you're just running around in circles, they're going to catch you, all they've got to do is jump in a whip and follow you, there's not really nowhere you can run to, so you've got to be moving way better than the way you was moving, man. You feel me? And your boy should be telling you that. Maybe man's crew, they've all got sent, they've all done time and they can't leave the country. You know, there's certain stipulations these days where you can't even take 10 man with you. I heard Gig saying it the other day, that most of his man them can't even go over there. You know? But I'm sure that when Giggs was on Norrie's Drink Champs, I'm sure that he had a couple of goons there. And I'm sure he's cool with Norrie, but I'm sure he had a couple man there though, that was ready to, you know. Yeah, it's robbery season, people, man. Hey, listen, let me tell you something now. To all the people that are flossing out there, you see when shit hits the fan out here, it's you they're coming for. You see all you guys that showed all the stuff all over the internet, when shit hits the fan out here, because you lot got to remember and you lot not remembering. When shit hits the fan out here, the markets go down and everything, there's going to be certain things that's still going to be worth money. What is that? Gold and silver. For those that can't handle their business, I don't think you should be wearing that. I think you should take that down to the pawn shop and get rid of that. A-slaps. Because when it all fails out here, gold and silver is going to be what people are going to need. So all you guys that are showing off your things, they're coming. And when people are at a time of, you know, like when you just need something, like when you need to feed your children and all that, they're not going to care about your raps. They're not going to care about your crime stories. They don't give a shit. Jack boys don't give a shit. Just remember, everyone flossing. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of show. I'm not like, it's your things, you buy it, you should be able to, but make sure you know you can back it if you're gonna wear those things. I don't see Jay-Z or any of these guys walking around with these things. And they've got security, and they haven't even got that. They ain't even got jewelry on, but they got security. Anyway, man, to the next video, man, peace.
Right now, when you use the word travel, you're trying to get out of the curve, because whatever curves ultimately will go in circles.